Yes, hello, this is Kiwi Zafir again from J Heritage Tours. We're standing now in the center of Antwerp. This would be the city hall, built in the mid 16th century, at the time of the Spanish occupation or colonization of the Flanders. As you see over here, the houses, many of them are also from that period. When the Spanish was still, when Antwerp would still be a colony of the Spanish regime. A few words about this building. It's known for us also. There's pictures here from 1941 or 1940 with the Germans standing here in front of the building, because they had taken this over as their Gestapo building. Their main building was over here, and here they also marched out and showed all they made their pomp and fanfare was done here in this square. So for us Jews, it's not such a also it brings a little bit bad memories. But today it's used for getting married. Everybody has to whoever gets married in the city hall. It's stunning from inside. It's worth a visit. Also at this time, it was Charles V, who was the Holy Roman Emperor that lived at this time. It was at his time that it was built. He was called the Duke of Flanders, born in Ghent, and this was at his time that the northern colonies, that would be up in the Netherlands, they revolted against the Charles V and the Spanish, sent them packing. But the locals here, they were called the southern colonies, they stayed loyal to Spain and to Rome, and only later on, I'm not sure exactly which century it was, but would be after the French would eventually kick the Spaniards out of here. Also, it's important to note, and one of these streets, we're not sure exactly which one, but this is really the older part of town. There was a Jewish population right after the Spanish expulsion in 1492. Many Marranos moving here. Since this was a Spanish colony, they felt it easier for them to maybe hide out here, and the Inquisition won't run after them so relentlessly. So we have people like Dona Gracias Mendes, famous woman, with her brother-in-law. I think his name was Don Josef. Very, very wealthy people, and they were Marrano Jews, and they were here, and they built up the economy. But the Inquisition followed them, and they eventually left from here. Although that the local government wanted to keep them here and keep the Inquisition quiet, but that didn't exactly work out. From here she moved to Venice. Dona Gracias Mendes is known for her. Those were the first Jews to live here from the time of the Black Death. So I said, meaning in the 1350s, there were Jews living not in Antwerp, because Antwerp wasn't around in the time of the Black Death. Maybe yes, but it was not known as a very popular city. But Jews of the Brussels, Ghent, and the older cities here in the lowlands and the Flanders were basically chased out with different libels and stuff. So from 1350 until after the expulsion, that would be like 150 or 200 years, there would be no Jews living at all in Flanders or in the lowlands.
When did they come?
They came back after the expulsion, some moving here. Like I said, the Dona Gracias Mendes were here. The Inquisition was still fine, still going on. Some moved to Amsterdam, because Amsterdam had taken off the yoke of the Spanish Inquisition. They had actually moved there when it was still a Spanish colony, but after the Spanish were expelled, they eventually gained their rights to keep the Jewish practice. They came back as to keep the Jewish traditions and rights. What?
I hit the red link.
Yeah. What do you want?